Hello everybody, Jess here with Key Tarot. I'm going to do a reading for all of our air signs. We're going to go Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It's a good thing I have a list over here to help me remember all three of y'all, right? Alrighty, let's say a quick blessing and we will get started with Gemini, all right? Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. Alrighty. I am going to start with this traditional Rider-Waite deck for Gemini. I really hope you guys are doing well this week. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Six of Cups. Okay. All right. Okay, so some of you, this was kind of a loud and clear message, might be asking for help in a love relationship, like to the tune of marriage counseling or relationship counseling of some sort. That's for a select handful of you. For the rest of you, I feel like somebody here with this Knight of Pentacles energy, which is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, doesn't have to be those zodiac signs though. Somebody here kind of has a mind towards... hold on. Yeah, so we have the Lovers out here with this Six of Cups. This is about a love relationship that's very significant to you, Gemini. This is a soulmate relationship. This is somebody you care an awful lot about. I feel like, though, this is... I feel like you're struggling to communicate something very important to you, to this person, Gemini. And it feels like things are about to improve a lot in this relationship. And it's going to help alleviate a lot of conflict in your life. And it's really about you communicating how you're feeling about something here, Gemini. This High Priestess energy, that's Pisces energy. This Lovers is your card, Gemini energy. And the Sun is Leo here. The Sun's about the happiest card you can get in the entire deck. So I feel like something comes through a challenging conversation that allows you to grow a lot closer to a soulmate relationship here. I feel like, Gemini, I feel like you kind of, some of y'all might struggle to stand up for yourself in relationships of all different kinds. This would be one that... it's not that you struggle, okay. You're tired of having to defend your opinions all the time with this person. But you care about them very deeply. You care about this relationship very deeply. What is, but you're kind of, I'm hearing you say, if this doesn't improve though, I'm going to bounce. like it's just that easy. Okay. Yeah, with this Hermit energy, this is somebody who says alone doesn't sound that bad. I feel like you love this person an awful lot, Gemini, but yeah, I mean, somebody's saying like, I could do bad all by myself. Why do I need another person to help me out with that? Let me get another deck. I'm going to grab this Vice Versa Tarot. I feel like you've really given 110% here. But I feel like, and this could be in your work life too, this is an energy of not really wanting to keep putting in all of this effort if you're not receiving the respect that you feel you deserve for all that you do. That makes sense. I understand that. I agree. What is this Ace of Swords in the reverse about? Because that can be someone who's either stifling their truth or, yeah, there's the Page of Wands in the reverse. Oh, okay. I feel like for some of you, the person that you're involved with, Either they're prone to really immature behavior that really frustrates you and you're tired of dealing with it, and you're saying either we go get help for this or I'm out. This would be someone who would be like physically violent or throws temper tantrums when they don't get their way, or just someone who's very inflammatory and they don't think before they do things. Or this can be you uncovering some tarnishing things to a partner, like tarnishing. That's it's like you maybe uncover something about this person, some of their behaviors. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This can be someone who's prone to overspending. I was seeing something more along the lines of this person possibly having online interactions with other people. That's not for all of you. None of it's really good. None of it really is good. And I feel like I was saying, I feel like you've given 110% to whatever this is, whether it's a love relationship, whether it's a career or whatever. I feel like it's frustrating for you to have to continually stand up for yourself when this other person is kind of running things off in the ditch all the time. I feel like you're the one who's always having to jerk the wheel back over. Pay attention to the road. Getting everybody back on track. I have the Star card crossing that. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. I feel like you feel quite connected to this person, Gemini. I feel like you feel like this is your person, and therefore you must put up with all of their shiznit because that's the way love is. Might be, I don't know. But it's getting to the point where it's kind of wearing you down. It's like daily dramas, and you're saying, I've done everything that I can think of, and you may be asking this person to go with you for counseling or for help. Yeah. This person that you're dealing with, Gemini, they have a really big heart, and you know that. And they're not a bad person. There's nothing. They just have some qualities that are challenging for you, and relationships are like that, right? Sure. But you see a lot of good in this person. You see a lot of love from this person, and you love this person very much. I feel like this is going to be a week of change, Gemini, where something either changes and it gets better, or something changes because you're done. That's this Death card energy. But either way, it's good. Does that make sense? Either way, it's good. And either way, oh, Gemini, this is the best news. Okay, hold on real quick. Oh my goodness, the Hermit again. And there's the Seven of Wands again. Yeah, okay. Either way, you expressing yourself to this person, how you're feeling, what you're going through on your side, because you haven't been with this King of Cups energy here. You may be the perfect person for this person, but you stifle a lot, Gemini. You stifle yourself, you stifle your feelings just to not ruffle feathers because you don't know how this person is going to act. If you're married to this person, I feel like you're saying, if we don't go get help for our issues, we are going to get a divorce because it's gotten to be too much and you're tired of doing this all by yourself, like carrying the burden of this relationship all by yourself. Now, here's the best news that I got really excited about, Gemini, is there's a return of love for yourself here. This Ace of Cups, it can be about a new love relationship coming towards you, yes, but it's really a lot about self-love. This is about remembering who you are and remembering what you're worth. If this person doesn't kind of start to be proactive with learning to control their own behaviors, I think that you're starting to stand up for yourself this week, Gemini. I do. And I feel like this is this is a real change for you because, like I said, you've been given 110% for a very long time. And the Lover's card is a card of choice, and it feels like it's crossing you this week where you're saying if something doesn't change, it's going to have to change, because once the Tower has been struck, there's nothing you can really do. Everything's going to fall apart until we rebuild it in a better way, right? And there's like a conversation that needs to be had here, Gemini. And it's going to be a time for you to stand up for yourself and what it is that you need, and to possibly ask for guidance from a mentor. You've got the Hermit out there twice. Because you can't do all of this alone. And I'm not saying there's anything bad about this person, but some of their behaviors are starting to get you down to the point that you're not sure you want to stick it out for another however many months or years. There's no doubt that you feel like this is your person. I see that. But there's a point when you remember there's a lot of self-respect that comes back towards you this week, Gemini. Yeah, and there's a lot of patience in you, Gemini. Whoever I'm talking to, you've been patient for a very long time with this person and with this whole situation, whatever it is. But somebody this week, one of you this week says, you know, my life is worth more to me than having to suffer through this any longer. Either we make the suffering end and we carry on happily ever after, or we end it. And the Justice in the reverse came out, which is an indication of divorce. It's the card of Libra, right? Alrighty, that was your reading for the week, Gemini. I like seeing you stand up for yourself, because it looks like you've kept your emotions pretty much on the down low for a long time. All right. Thanks for letting me read for you, Gemini. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are so inclined, and I will see you next week. Next up, we have Libra. Libra. I'm going to use this after tarot for Libra. We got the Star card out for Libra too. This is Aquarius energy. It feels, things feel good again for the first time in a long time. There's this energy of something to celebrate. You've got a love relationship coming towards you. Very, very happy energy. You have the Six of Cups and the Sun as well. And all of these cards came out for Gemini a few minutes ago. I feel like this is just an energy that's sweeping through our air signs this week, where there's a lot of happiness, there's a lot of fulfillment, a lot of positive energy, especially surrounding your love relationships, where there's this energy of healing. Good. I have the Fool card. Very good. Some of you, this is such good news. I always think of this card as like the love bubble card. Like right when you first meet somebody, it's like things could be going, the whole world could be falling apart. But since you're in love with this person, it doesn't matter a bit. The love bubble. Oh my goodness. Libra, this is such good news. This is a real good week for love and partnership. All right. For those of you who are already in a partnered relationship, this is a week where any conflicts you've had get smoothed over. Any issues you've had get smoothed over. There's an energy of happy family here. Some of you are going to get to spend more time with your families. There's this with the Ten of Cups, that's kind of like the epitome of luxury when it comes to love. It's like the Cadillac of love, basically. Oh, I'm so happy for you. A lot of you, there's a return of like sexual energy in your life, where there's it's like a renewal of attraction toward a partner. There's a real healthy partnership energy this week. I like this. Oh, I love it. You got the Nine of Cups, you got the Ten of Cups here. This is the Nine of Cups is the minor arcana of the Star card for me. So it's about wish fulfillment. It's about having enough to give to another person. It's sharing. And this 10 of Cups, like I said, it really just doesn't get much better than that. All right, let me get another deck out here. I have the moon on the bottom of the deck. That's Cancerian energy. A lot of you have had to kind of suffer through a lot and work really hard on this. And it's paying off. Whatever it is that you've been doing, it's really paid off. This would be one of those weeks where you can kind of sit back and admire all of the work that you've done, what you've accomplished as a team, as a partnership. There's, with this Two of Cups energy, this is truly a healthy, happy partnership where everyone is taken care of, everyone is happy. You know what? You don't always get readings like this, right? Nobody does. This is so nice. There's an energy of balance here. For those of you who are business owners, like in business for yourself, self-employed, this is a really good week for you as well. You could expect like a windfall of money, like a small windfall of money, not huge, but a little extra. And also, those of you who are artists, craftsmen, again, owning your own business, something like that, there's a lot of new clientele coming your way, a lot of people. It's like the word is being spread here. This is so good. Oh, I love this, Libra. And here is your card right there in the center with the Justice energy. You are feeling good this week. I'm going to use this Vice Versa Tarot since we already have the Star card right there and the Page of Wands. It feels like some of you may be asked to teach a class just because you're that good at what you do. Good. Some of you, it's with this Star energy, it can be an energy of fame, but it can also be an energy of following your passions. It can be directly related to the talents that are unique to you. I just saw 1711 on the counter. The Star card's the number 17. But a lot of you are uniquely gifted, uniquely talented towards something, and it feels like you're getting some notoriety, gaining in notoriety. I feel like people from your childhood may be reaching out to you this week, may want to just kind of reconnect, find out how you're doing. A lot of you have just really mastered your life. Like this is just a very balanced feeling. Something about that full moon. Oh, the full moon. Was it in Libra? I think it was, right? Somebody check my math. I'm not an astrologer, but I feel like it was really good for you. I feel like you cleaned out some energies that had been kind of stagnant in your system. Some of you like physical purging. And a lot of the conflicts that you were experiencing in your life, any kind of distortion, it feels like it's gone. I feel so refreshed for you. Springtime fresh. I feel like there's a real strong sense of independence in you this week, Libra. And it's like no one can ruffle you, no one can bother you or trouble you. All right, let's see here. We got the Empress on top of the deck here. It feels like it's going to be a real good week for you in work. For those of you who have families of your own, this is going to be a pretty peaceful week, I think. I know. It's crazy. Just such good vibes here. Ew, I see. Well, it wasn't always so good. And that's why, oh, I get it. I think one of the reasons why this week feels so good, why it feels so calm, is you've been through so much in the very recent past. You're like, any week where the shit is not hitting the fan, is a great week. I feel like that's kind of what you're saying here. And quite honestly, oh, here's another thing that I've been seeing with this last full moon that we had. There's been like a lot of karmic retribution, but not necessarily in a negative way. It's kind of like, if you've accrued good karma, here's your payout. If you've accrued bad karma, here's your payout. And so for those of you who have just done your darndest for the last however long, and you've really worked your little rear ends off, it feels like this is going to be a really good week for you. Some of you have had to deal with a lot of, in the last year, some darker sides of yourself. Some of you have had to look at some of your habits, your routines, addictions, mental health challenges, and you did, and you've made positive changes in your lives. This is such good news. This is why things are going so well for you right now, Libra. I love it. Some of you in the past, and I don't feel like this is happening any longer for you, but this may be a new change for you. Some of you had been involved in relationships where you were kind of steamrolled for a lot of them. Does that make sense? Steamrolled, kind of maybe taken advantage of a little, or neglected, or some of you have left abusive relationships even. And because of that, this time of peace is really valuable to you. I feel like those of you who have had financial struggles in the last year, that's starting to change, and there's an energy of abundance that's coming towards you. Yeah. Some of you were saying, I don't know how we're going to get ourselves out of this. I don't know how we're going to be able to pay those bills. I don't know how I'm going to make it work. It feels like those times are behind you. A lot of you, there's kind of an energy of not being able to see your way out of a difficult situation. This is why it feels so peaceful and so good now, because I feel like you're on the other side of this. For those of you who are still kind of fighting your way through the forests, this is what's coming towards you. But for those of you who have, been, like I said, really working your little good karma selves, it feels like this is a really balancing week, a balancing month for you. It feels really good. I'm so happy for you, Libra. Because really and truly, these are some of the best cards I've ever seen. You really, you had to walk away from some people who really didn't have your best interest at some point. And it was not easy for you to do. This is for some of you, not all of you. A lot of them took advantage of you, and you had to let it go, and it was scary when you did. And now there's this energy of peace throughout your land, Libra. Oh, I'm so happy for you. What good news. I love seeing this for you. Just go ahead, live it up, relax, put your feet up, and sit and admire everything that you've done. For those of you who are in partnered relationships, this is a good week. And I'm so happy for you. You guys sit back and look at each other and admire each other, right? All right, I will see you guys soon. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next week. Alrighty, and last we have Aquarius. Aquarius, I am going to use this Tarot of Wonderland for you guys. I hope you're doing well. What do we have for Aquarius? Okay. Oh, Okay. I have the Five of Swords on its side. I have the Emperor in the reverse. I have the Empress in the upright. Page of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Three of Wands. Oh boy. So we have divine feminine, divine masculine energy here. Okay. The Emperor is divine masculine. The Empress is divine feminine. So regardless of your gender here, it kind of feels like you are maybe meeting, running into, communicating with possibly a divine counterpart here. If that's not the case, this can be in work. Let me see. Six of Cups, that's soulmate energy, so it probably is the case. All right. And I also have a workplace dynamic card on here too, so we'll see if we can read both stories. So these are just energies, right, that may be coming through your sign. And if these readings don't resonate for you, check your sun, your moon, your rising, all those things, right? Yeah. Aquarius, I don't know if you're this Emperor in the reverse or if you're this Empress. Okay. It feels like you may have... So the Five of Swords can be having crosswords with someone. It can be the energy of having to win. It can be the energy of gossip or slander. Somebody, it's the Emperor energy, is in reverse here. Okay. And the Emperor, when they're in the reverse, they're not a real good leader. They can be a little tyrannical. They can be a lot tyrannical. They can be a big fit thrower. They can be irrational, explosive, not caring who they hurt. And this Empress in the upright is someone who takes care of everybody. If you look at the representation of this Empress, this is the Tarot of Wonderland by Barbara Moore. The question is, who is the Empress? The Empress takes care of everyone, right? You may be this Empress who's trying to be patient with this Emperor in the reverse. Then I have the Six of Cups out here, which is soulmate energy. The Six of Cups was present in both of the other air sign readings. So this is a week that we have a lot of love coming through for air signs. Like very important love relationships. Somebody here wants to start over because they know a good thing when they see it. But there's a lot of healing that needs to happen here between this Emperor and Empress if that's going to happen. And I feel like this Emperor in the reverse isn't sure how to fix what they have done to this Empress. And I think they're feeling a little defeated. So I'm not sure where you fit into this, if at all. Let me get a couple more out with this one. Whoop. Yeah, now I have the Two of Cups. Yes. The Two of Cups is another one of those soulmate cards that we have in the deck. So you got a lot of potential for positive partnership this week. How about that? Potential for positive partnership. Yeah, say that 6 times fast. Yeah. There's a lot of, like I said, healing that needs to happen here, but again, somebody knows a good thing when they see it, right? They finally see the value in this Empress. There's a lot of sexual attraction between these two. And they balance each other very well. You got the Two of Cups, you got the Two of Pentacles. All right, I'm going to put this down and I'm going to grab another deck so I can clarify a little bit further because I need to kind of know about this Five of Swords energy and I got to know why this Emperor is in the reverse just because I'm nosy like that. All righty, let's what do we want to use here? I want to use this after tarot again. I feel like, boy. So one of the concerns here, I feel like this Emperor, Empress, if y'all are together, this is going to be a good week for healing any past issues. If the two of you are not together, this Emperor hasn't found anyone that they like more than this Empress. And they want some kind of a commitment, possibly marriage with them. I have the King of Wands. Wow. In the upright, thank God. Oh, hold on. Let me just. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I have under the Four of Cups, where I have this Emperor who's kind of refusing anyone else here at this point because they just haven't found anyone they like more. And that's not really a good enough reason to be with somebody, but I get the impression that this Emperor has looked far and wide, and they have not yet found anyone that is as nurturing, as beautiful, as kind, as sweet, as talented, as whatever as this Empress energy is, okay? This Empress could be a mother. They could own their own business. They could be someone who has a lot of responsibility on their shoulders. This Emperor wants to be with this Empress here. They want to send a message about it. They're feeling very brave this week. I don't know if this is you or if this is someone that you're involved with or someone that you have on your mind or somebody has you on their mind. I don't know. All right. I'm just reading the cards here. So I got the King of Wands. I got the Queen of Wands here. This is a very, like I said, with the Page of Wands, very sexually attractive partnership here towards each other. Very attractive. With this Lover's energy, that's Gemini energy, but this is a significant love relationship. Again, one of our soulmate cards. We got it out here a lot. Okay. And this Emperor wants a serious commitment, a serious contract with this Empress, because that's what that Hierophant is. The Hierophant is a card of marriage. It's the card of Taurus. It's a card of, doing things by the book, What happened here with this Five of Swords and this Emperor energy? Knight of Wands. We've got all the wands out here. Okay, more about that in a minute. What happened here with this Five of Swords? Yeah, somebody behaved impulsively. They did something without thinking. I got the World in the reverse over here. Well, that's not good. I'm seeing somebody like flipping tables. Oh, no. Oh, no. And the Empress again. There could have been a big scene at a family get-together or at a party, something like that. Somebody caused a scene. Somebody threw a fit. More about that in a minute. I'll take that out. This Empress kind of managed it like a champ, but I think if you're this Empress, you ended this relationship and your heart's pretty much healed all the way up at this point. And then this person pops up again. I got the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. You guys are crazy. Now we have a decision that has to be made. Oh boy. This is divine counterpart energy for sure. And if it's not divine counterpart energy, these are people who are a little older, people who have, again, a lot of responsibility on their shoulders, people who kind of have their business worked out, except this Emperor, this Empress walked away from this situation, but not entirely, because I got the Two of Wands out there now. I got the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Swords. We got all the twos. We got all the emperors. We got all the empresses. We got the king. We got the queen. This empress walked away from this emperor because somebody may have actually like spilled drinks across the table because they got angry, or there's like a lot of pouring out of liquids or something. Somebody may have overdrank and threw a fit or caused a scene or something. And now we got a bunch of boundaries up here. This Empress is highly intuitive. That might be you. Because I have the Queen of Swords right under that High Priestess. This Empress is pretty good at expressing themselves honestly, directly. And whenever this situation happened, whatever that was, the table flipping, we'll just call it the table flipping incident from this point on. I don't know what it was. I don't know what y'all got going on over there, but it was ugly. This Empress handled it like a champ. And they left this Emperor like in the dust. And they've moved on and they've healed up. But now this Emperor wants to come back towards this Empress. Classic. And now they want some serious commitment. They want to send a message. I was looking over here just a moment ago. This person may want, like I said, a commitment, possibly marriage. This person may propose. This person may say, I'm going to buy you a house. This person may say, there's like this wanting to give somebody something like as proof. And look, I've got the Five of Swords. That's what we started with here. This Emperor, see this, I'm getting kind of frustrated a little bit here. Now I got another pair with this Queen and King of Cups here. I'm getting a little bit frustrated with this Emperor because there's this energy of needing to win. Almost as though this Empress is like, this Empress may be, you may be very beautiful. If you're this Empress, you may be very beautiful. You may be someone that a lot of people want to be with. You may be, I don't know. There's something that this Emperor sees this Empress as like, I don't know if it's like a trophy or if it's like something like that. This Emperor feels really badly about the way that they behaved. They screwed it up. And this Emperor, if this Empress were to let them get away with it, this Emperor would come back to this Empress and just not say anything about anything they had done. I don't know, man. I don't really like it. How does this Empress, I feel like they've already moved on. Oh, yeah, they don't see a lot of change. They're like, how can this person change? Like, did they have a whole personality electomy or something? What is that? I think that's like a tonsillectomy, only with your personality. I don't think that happened, because this person, they're like, I just don't see that anybody could change that much. What's the point? How can this be different? And I feel like this Empress is too busy. They're too busy working on their own stuff to entertain anything like this. But this Emperor is bound and determined to change this Empress's opinion of them. Okay. I got the Moon in the reverse. This Emperor in the reverse may, the Moon in the reverse can be mental health issues that have come up to the surface. it can be secrets that bubble up to the surface when we have it in the reverse. It's like all these feelings start bubbling up from like the depths. It's kind of a rock bottom. Now that makes me upset. I would have more compassion for this Emperor energy, except that I'm not seeing a lot of, I'm seeing like superficiality here. Kind of image-driven behavior, although I get the impression that they don't want me to feel that way. Tower in the reverse. I mean, are we going to relive the same issues over again? That's what this Empress says. Oh, man. Yeah. So with this Tower in the reverse, I mean, this Empress has it pretty well figured out. There's no such thing as a personality-lectomy. That's not, no. But this Empress is pretty smart. You're pretty smart. I think that this person probably hasn't changed. I think that, I think you've got it all figured out here. I feel like this Emperor, they may come back in, they may want to promise you a lot of things. They may want to tell you that they've changed, that they've, I don't know, maybe gone for counseling or something like that. They may want to make a lot of big promises. But I feel like this Empress has heard it all before. So I think that if you're this Empress, you're encouraging yourself to not go back to this person. And it kind of hurts my heart a little bit for this Emperor, because this is a perfect pair, except that it isn't, right? On paper, it looks like it would be. But who would sign up for that? Table flipping. Maybe the table wasn't actually flipped, but it's kind of what it feels like. We got a lot of, on these cards, I see a lot of spilled drinks and I see food all over. All right, you do whatever you want with that, Aquarius. But you're a smart cookie. You'll make the right decision here. There's an awful lot of attraction between these two, and I think that is what has continually sucked these two back towards one another. But there's been a lot of damage here. And now we got a lot of walls up here. And we have the potential for repeating patterns here as well. Alrighty, have a good week. That was your reading for the week. Let me know how this turns out, because this was kind of juicy here. Obviously, this isn't going to be for every single Aquarius out there, but these are the cards that I'm seeing. This is a really good week. If this, if this person, like if you really, really, really love this person, Aquarius, this would be the week to, I don't know, seek healing for this relationship. But if this person's kind of a need to win, image-driven kind of energy, I wouldn't suggest repeating this pattern. Everybody can have a bad day. Everybody can have bad months, even bad years. I get that. But I don't know if this is this person's bad day that I'm seeing here, or if this is this Emperor's real self. So you're going to know, though, because you're smart. All right. That was your reading for the week, Aquarius. Thanks for letting me read for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Mwah.